1967. The year of psychedelia, miniskirts, and cars so good they still make grown men cry. And today, we're looking at two legends from that golden year. On one side, the Ford GT40 Mk IV, a car built out of American spite and horsepower. On the other, the Alfa Romeo 33 Stradale, a car so beautiful it could probably stop wars just by parking in front of a tank. Let's start with the Ford GT40 Mk IV. This wasn't just a car, it was a declaration of war. Remember the Ford versus Ferrari drama? Yeah, this was Ford's mic drop moment. Built with one purpose: win Le Mans and humiliate Enzo Ferrari on his home turf. And boy, did it deliver. The Mk IV won the 1967 24 Hours of Le Mans with Dan Gurney and A.J. Foyt behind the wheel, making it the only all-American car built in America, designed in America, driven by Americans to win the legendary race. Cue the bald eagle screech. What powered this track-slaying monster? A 7-liter big block V8. 7 liters? That's not an engine, that's a small oil refinery. Pumping out around 500 horsepower, it could push the GT40 Mk IV past 210 miles per hour. This car wasn't subtle. It didn't care about elegance. It was brute force, wrapped in fiberglass and aluminium. But then, across the Alps, in the land of opera, wine, and passion, something very different was born. The Alfa Romeo 33 Stradale. Now, calling this a car feels wrong. This was rolling art. Designed by Franco Scaglione, the 33 Stradale was so gorgeous it looked like it belonged in the Louvre more than on the road. Butterfly doors, curves sculpted like marble statues, proportions so perfect you'd think Da Vinci sketched it himself. It didn't just turn heads, it broke necks. But don't be fooled into thinking it was just a pretty face. Underneath sat a 2-liter V8 that revved all the way to 10,000 revolutions per minute. 10,000. That's Formula One territory. Sure, it only made around 230 horsepower, but the car weighed just 700 kilograms. That's lighter than your cousin's old Honda Civic after a diet. The result? Blistering speed, razor-sharp handling, and a soundtrack that could make angels cry. Oh, and did I mention they only built 18 of them? That makes the Stradale rarer than a polite argument on the internet. If the GT40 was about dominance, the Stradale was about exclusivity and beauty. The kind of car you don't just drive, you write poetry about. So here's the matchup. The Ford GT40 Mk IV, a racing sledgehammer, designed to win glory for America at Le Mans. The Alfa Romeo 33 Stradale, an exotic masterpiece, created to showcase what happens when Italians put art and engineering in the same room. If you're measuring trophies, it's the Ford GT40 Mk IV. It crushed the competition, made history, and cemented itself as a Le Mans legend. But if you're talking about hearts, the Alfa Romeo 33 Stradale is the car that still makes enthusiasts swoon 60 years later. It wasn't built to dominate, it was built to inspire. So I'll put it to you. Would you rather be the hero who wins Le Mans or the legend who drives the most beautiful car ever built? Because in 1967, the world gave us both. And maybe, just maybe, that's why it was the greatest year in car history.